In the meeting, Joel Naga, chairman of ACHWAY, demanded to pass the Lokayokta before the election dates are announced, else it will create a stumbling block for the bill to pass. The PCC stated that they wanted the Lokayokta bill to be passed in a special session in the month of November, and as the resolution was already passed in the August 25th ACHWAY rally in Dimapur. They also demanded an assurance from the CM in written and assert that once the bill is passed, it should be published in the paper for all to see and know.
As for the PCC, verbal assurance will not do. We will be asking him for written assurance, and hopefully he will accede to our demands, because if the government doesn't accede to our demands, we may have to go for intensified agitation, and the government will be solely responsible for such. The government had presented a draft which is more or less along the lines of the State Vigilance Commission, and I should say that the State Vigilance Commission is a toothless tiger, and the Lokayokta should not become another toothless tiger, and we have raised objection to it.
Lokayokta is the solution and the mechanism which can reduce corruption in the state, said Keja Savi, advocate, representative of PCC. The 3 days of the sit-in protest was mostly attended by college students in uniforms, and all the protesters tied a black headband which signified that of justice and signs of disappointment with the Nagaland government. Many students took part in the platform as an opportunity to voice their heart out. The PCC state that if their demands are not met, they will intensify the movement and take further course of action. It may be mentioned that the implementation of Lokayokta was raised 4 years back in 2014. A letter was written to the CM which failed to have any response. The PCC further decided to serve an ultimatum yesterday, demanding to implement Lokayokta and other key demands. PCC with 15 representatives met the CM yesterday at his residence and held a brief discussion on Lokayokta. During the interaction, CM said that a committee have been set up to check on the implementation of Lokayokta and how they can be performed, and assured that what is good for the people will be done, but should also check in what ways it can be done. There should be a starting point to make the state corruption-free, stated Ziliang. Ziliang also stressed that the system in Lokayokta should be studied first, and just passing the bill will not end the corruption. The standing committee is to submit a report on Lokayokta on Monday, 20th of November, and after which a sitting will be arranged with the representative of the PCC, and a consultative meeting would be held before the final report is passed to the cabinet and taken to the Winter Assembly, which have been scheduled on December 14 and 15, 2017. Within Zangbe Mukhovong, APN, Kohima.